It's the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. Our game tonight featuring the Indiana Fever as they go up against the Las Vegas Aces. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. Here's Plum. And guys, you have to admire the way these two teams play. They're all about ball movement.
I mean, you look at the stat sheet, look at the assist numbers these teams put up. There's not too much hero ball going on. They're unselfish.
Yeah, both sides are focused on working the ball around and generating the best shot possible. It's fun to watch.
Now here's Young. The three is up. Good on the three-point shot.
It must be nice for them to know that game in and game out, her offense will be their first.
Now here's Clark. She's guarded by Plum. And there's the 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Las Vegas ball.
About a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Young. Wilson the screen. Over Samuelson. Young's shot is off.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish him there.
And Jackie Young went first overall back in 2019. And her transition to the W probably wasn't as smooth as she would have liked.
Yeah, had some ups and downs the first 3 years, but year 4, 2022, Young put it all together, an all-star and most improved player, a big part of that 2022 and 23 Aces title runs.
Well, at the arc, Plum can be lights out. She's got really great accuracy.
Here's Boston. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's incredibly poor defensive awareness. She's one player you don't want to give up any space to.
Outside Plum. From outside, off the mark.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan. The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Egbo in the post. She's guarded by Boston. Young's shot is off. Mitchell outside. Clark. Boston inside. She's guarded by Egbo.
Incredible timing by Wilson. Of course, she's 6'4", that helps, but her defensive IQ also helps her deny opponents, too. Excellent pass to cap that break with an uncontested bucket.
What's up?
Well, we can all agree on this. There is nothing quite like summer hoops in Vegas, as long as the AC is pumping.
Yeah, I mean, it was, what, 110, 115, you can get up there, because you got the Suitcase Summer League going on, the men's national team normally playing games, having a camp, tons of elite high school events, and of course, Aces season in full swing.
And the three off target.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Plum. And she's going for the oop here. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
You'll see her hit from very deep, but she isn't a one-trick pony. Mitchell has the skills plus toughness to score inside, too.
Here's Hayes. Pass to Young. To the inside. Plum, that's good.
She knows where her teammates are going to be, and she'll have that ball there waiting for them.
Clark outside. And here's Hull. There's the three. The rebound by Asia Wilson. The Aces with the lead. Pass to Plum. Hayes. Back to Plum. The three. It's hauled in by Boston.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply haven't been dropping for her.
And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Clark, that's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Outside Plum. Outside Young. Off the mark there with the three. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Aces ahead. They're up by 1. And quarter 2 will get it. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
I think the roof is up, but get some people some umbrellas. It has been raining in here. A lot of threes.
Yeah, you know I'm a huge umbrella guy, but hey, when it rains, it pours. And they haven't let up from beyond the arc.
Here's Gray. Gets it to go from 8 feet.
This is who Gray is, a shooter who feels comfortable trying her luck, pulling up off the dribble.
And when you think of the ideal floor general, Chelsea Gray might be the first person that comes to mind.
Well, just look at what she's accomplished. Multiple WNBA titles, a Finals MVP award. It's hard to find a more seasoned veteran leader at this point.
Now Gray. Outside Plum. Screen by Gustafson. And that's good. Kelsey Plum for 3.
Well, if you hit a 3 on Plum's team, you just know Kelsey wants to respond in time.
Pass to Fagbenle. Here's Hull. Wallace. Boston with it. Gray picks her up. 5 to shoot. The shot by Boston, no good.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy, because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Clark with it. To the paint. Oh, and it's blocked by Aaliyah Boston. Second quarter here, and just over a minute and a half played. They double team Aaliyah Boston. Wallace. Down low. Boston inside. She's guarded by Plum. Count it. Her second make in 4 attempts.
They carried out the plan perfectly that time around.
Clark outside. Pass to Gray. There's the triple. The shot's good. Alicia Clark making the play.
They're at about 50% for the game on their three-pointers, and they've only gotten better as this game's gone along.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. The Fever trailing. Clark outside. And she drops in the layup off glass. You know, with the length of the WNBA season, it can really fly by in a hurry.
Just when you think you're starting to get settled in, we've already played a decent chunk of the year.
And that makes each game count that much more. There's very little room for error during the regular season.
Now here's Samuelson. Defense right on her. Clark outside. Samuelson outside. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside.
Honestly, that might be the last player on the floor you want in rhythm. Can't let Samuelson get comfortable. She'll burn you.
Wilson in the post. The layup off target. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Here's Boston. And the layup falls.
Another bucket in the paint. That's just something they have not been able to stop today. And if they want to win this game, they got to figure out how to stop it.
You know, Brian, I think it's time to switch things up on D. What they've got going on right now is not getting it done.
Here's Wilson. That drops and comes off an assist from Kelsey Plum.
Few players better than Wilson inside, has a rare combo of touch and length, plus the desire to beat you.
Now here's Clark. She's guarded by Plum. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. No good on that shot. That's good D by Tiffany Hayes. Now here's Plum. She's tightly guarded. For three, Tiffany Hayes gets it to go from downtown.
An offensive powerhouse. When Hayes is feeling it, she has the range to stretch the floor.
Now here's Clark. She's guarded by Plum. Clark, that one's good.
There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots at close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety.
Right side Plum. The kick out to Hayes. From deep, Asia Wilson. Second chance shot. And it's laid in by Plum.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
Here's Clark. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter after the break. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third. You gotta like what Kelsey Plum has done in this game.
She went absolutely off those first 2 quarters, guys. She's capable of doing that each night she hits the floor. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use as we hit the second half.
Well, they've got to make some sort of change, right? I mean, they can't let her continue to torch them like she has been.
Hayes. The three-pointer off the mark. Clark left side. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Sometimes the intensity of a close game can lead to bonehead plays like that one, guys.
Here's Hayes. She's got 6. Pass to Plum. Takes the 3. That's all good, and that's her 5th basket of the game. She's shooting 5 for 11 now.
It's obvious that Plum has found her rhythm tonight. Nice to see her making a big impact on that end.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Well, with the career Kelsey Plum has had, it's safe to say she's lived up to the hype.
Multiple-time All-Star, league MVP, 2 titles. Yeah, I'd say she has. Clearly, one of the most complete and popular players in the league.
11 feet out. Alyssa Smith grabs the miss.
Wow, I thought that was absolutely automatic.
Here's Boston. It's tipped.
A major part of Egbo's game, shot blocking using her length.
Katie Lou, that one's good.
She might not be the top sharpshooter in this league, but that's not a shot that Dee can afford to give to her.
Las Vegas trailing. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Wilson. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
And here's Indiana. Up top, Clark. She's guarded by Plum. Now here's Clark. Dee right on her. That one goes in.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
Back to Plum. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw. Caitlin Clark picks one up.
I love how intense Kelsey Plum can be, taking her motion into the defense to get the whistle.
And the first one
back
drops.
to season mode
You know,
here.
when we talk about players who just get better during the offseason,
I killed the
put in the work.
fantasy draft
Kelsey
season I
Plum
was
has
doing.
got to be high on that
It
list.
looks like
Yeah,
like
she
an
was the
MC out
first
there
overall
halfway through the
pick back in
season.
2017, and
So,
she
I
struggled
went
her
back.
first
I'm doing
few years,
the
and she had a great percentage.
real life
Plum's
lineups
really
here.
improved on her game. She's been top 5 in most improved players 3 different times, and now one of the best scoring guards in the W.
We've struggled this
So it's
season.
Indiana now. Here's Clark. And she can't bank that one in. And the Aces with possession. Inside. And she floats it in for the easy 2.
I went up from semi-pro to pro in the difficulty, and then I started getting smoked.
Focus for this defense.
So,
She is so effective in the rim.
back down to 3.
Clark with it, working on Wilson. Pass to Smith. Clark with it. She's guarded by Wilson. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Takes the 3, but they get it back. Here's Boston. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the strike for 2.
Well, we saw this with Boston even back in college. She does a great job of drawing fouls.
This is her first trip to the free throw line tonight. That free throw, no good. And she's good on the second.
Well, you just
because,
have to be
I'm
excited
a
about
pro.
Aaliyah Boston.
I'm terrible at releasing the
skills,
three-point shots on time.
dominated in college,
Yeah,
and
so
she's going to
I just
dominate
miss
in the
like
WNBA.
90% of them.
Pass to Plum. Alyssa Smith grabs the miss. The Fever trailing. And stolen
And
by Gray.
That was bad.
Outside Young. And here's Plum. Let's go with a 3. Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
So,
You can
yeah, I
tell
was getting
she
killed
thought
because
that triple was
I'm not
gonna
good at
fall.
She's just shaking her
the
head after
timing,
that miss.
shooting, releasing
Down
three-pointers.
Kicks it out to Smith.
So,
Pass to
I'm
Holt.
missing all of them.
Clark outside. Now here's Holt. Boston. She's guarded by Wilson. Just 2 to shoot. Oh, no good. And if they time it right, they can end this quarter with a little 2-for-1.
And that's how you really want to end a quarter.
Kelsey Plum from outside. And it's Kelsey Plum again missing.
Yeah, she's been off her game this quarter. Just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go down.
To the left wing. Back to Clark. Lets it go from deep. Here's Boston. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Young with it. Wilson in the post. Missed. 3/4 of play.
All right, he's
and
dead.
a close game here. The Fever on top.
So yes,
leading by
I
a
blew out
point.
the Sparks in the previous game, and now I'm playing the Aces, and it's It's close.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far.
Like I was getting just run off the floor.
And here are the Aces now.
Pro level.
They trail by one.
Again, because I can't.
Outside Young.
I got to work on the 3-pointer. And I'm still working on like doing like the go-to stuff.
Danielson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
I love that shot from Young. Make defenders worry about the entire floor, not just the paint and the threes. Make them guard you in the mid-range.
Here's Mitchell. The layup miss.
Wow.
Now here is Hayes. Defense is right there. Gustafson gets the bucket.
Yeah, well, with eagle-eyed vision, Hayes has earned a reputation as a capable
So I was playing
distributor.
Liberty, and man, look, Stewie was
Mitchell up top.
just
Guarded
cooking
by
me,
Hayes.
man. It was terrible.
Lexi Hole on the wing. Dantas from past the arc. Hole with the bucket.
Not the tightest D right there. She'll punish you if she gets the
Lexi.
chance. That three-point shot is her bread and butter.
Outside Young. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play.
That's, man, when you get the pro level, when, like,
Samuelson outside.
It's like one of the golden rules of basketball.
you get somebody, like, when you play against people who can get threes,
Danielson
and when you get
certainly
pro level, it's like
qualifies
night and
as a
day.
jump shooter.
They will just cook.
The first free throw is good. And she makes both free throws.
From a basketball family, Katie Lou Samuelson's sister Carly has played with the Sparks. Her other sister Bonnie was a big-time college player. I can only imagine the games of horse those three had growing up.
Gray outside. Here's the three. Good on the triple.
Wow.
Excellent creativity
This is
and
the strangest.
decisiveness as a ball handler. Gray is no
Oh, brother.
stranger to initiating some offense.
Now here's Mitchell. She's guarded by Hayes. And here's Vegbenle. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for three.
Eight.
Again, the miss by the Fever. Now here is Hayes. She's guarded closely.
You know, it's just terrific positioning on her part to
Defense
get
by
the
me.
rebound.
Yes.
You know, she might
take
not
it.
have the size or the height, but she's got plenty of smarts.
Here's
Lexi.
Hole.
8.
Again, the miss by the Fever. The Aces with the lead. Young with it. Now guarded by Smith. Pass to Hayes. Gray lets the
Darn,
three
got caught.
fly. Vegbenle with the rebound.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
So,
Mitchell
back in
outside.
the game. That
Samuelson outside. The three ball.
Katie Lou.
The shot, no good. And here are the Aces now. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Bucket is good.
So mature mentally and emotionally. Hayes stays composed throughout the game.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Hey, a 4
Top
rebound.
Clark. She's guarded by
Venture.
Plum. Now here's Clark. She's guarded
Wow.
closely.
With the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
That's some old school defense. Just telling them no easy layups. As simple as that. And I like to see it.
She hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. That one falls, so she hits both of them.
A lot of players say they want to be in those situations, but she truly does. What a clutch performer.
To the paint.
Don't do Asian.
Footer. And it's Wilson missing. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Samuelson outside. Smith. She's guarded by Wilson. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for three.
Oh, yeah.
Buries it from three-point range.
And that's some big-time stuff from Kelsey Mitchell. You
Yeah,
know
they
she
don't
loves being
keep
the
it
winner
simple.
and taking those huge shots.
Now here's Plum. She's covered by Clark. Now here's Hayes. It's good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
There it is.
Now Clark.
Spread it out, spread it out, spread it out.
Pass to Samuelson. Clark. Boston. He's guarded by Egbo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Caitlin Clark with the three. And it's out of bounds to the Fever as Indiana retains possession. Aces on D. Connects!
Oh, yeah.
Straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas.
It all comes down to this. Enough time still on the clock that they should be able to get a good look.
Yeah, there's always the debate of whether to take a 2 to tie or a 3 to win. But if it were up to me, I'd pound it down low and try to get a good shot in tight.
I'm with you, Brian. Just get the 2 points and keep the game alive.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Egbo with it, working on Boston. Pass to Wilson, over Smith. Oh, missed it! And an intentional foul right there.
All right,
That's
yes.
just what they have to do in order to get that ball back.
Yeah, to
You
me,
get one
that's
of
a
these.
good foul.
You
Clock
get one.
management, crucial at this time of the game.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. So she comes up empty at the line.
Major missed opportunity. That should have been game over, guys.
Yeah, I know. That should have been game over. I know.
Right side Plum. Out to the right wing. Buries the triple.
Wow. That's that.
Timeout called the Fever.
It's come down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to catch the ball, make a quick pass, and then get it airborne.
And she hits the shot.
Oh, I got.
But hang on,
I
guys.
gotta review it.
Want to review the shot. They initially thought she didn't get it off, but it
Oh,
was
that's
off
good. That's
because
good.
what a moment this is. They may
That should
go
be
for
good. They
winners
better give it to
or
me.
losers just
They
like
better
that.
give it to me.
We'll go ahead and review if she got the shot.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
The ref's double checking.
Yeah.
And they're going to count it. After looking at the replay, they ruled that she got the shot off in time. They've won it on the buzzer beater.
You talk about winning it at the very
Won it
last
at the
second.
buzzer.
What a replay.
How about that? Yay, me. I did that.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Missed call.
And so it's the Fever who come out on top here. This win, such a
Hell
tremendous
yeah.
emotional boost.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And
How about
that'll wrap
that?
it up.
We celebrating. Look at the highlight reel. And hope you enjoyed watching this along with me. Great finish. Awesome finish, if I do say so myself. Anyway, until next time.